On SNG Daily, we'll tell you about the Rafah offensive and whether Israel has started the ground offensive. But first, news from North Korea. After the song that praised Kim Jong Un as friendly father and great leader, it seems the North Korean leader has been pushing to consolidate power. Take a look at these loyalty oaths. North Koreans were asked to take these on Kim Jong Un's 40th birthday earlier this year. That's on January 8th. It's the first time since he took power in North Korea in 2011 that these birthday loyalty oaths have surfaced. This signifies a break from tradition, where usually such oath ceremonies had been reserved for anniversaries of North Korea's earlier rulers. Kim's father, Kim Jong Il, and grandfather and the founder of North Korea, Kim Il-sung. The Seoul-based organization, the South and North Development Institute, that released the photos of these loyalty oaths, say it is clear that this is a move to show a new era of the North Korean leader's power.
이런 우상화가 진행되겠죠. 그래서 이제 올해 사실 들어와서 김정은을 어버이라고 호칭하거나 위대한 어버이 님이라는 말을 많이 했어요. 근데 지금 온 나라에 어버이라고 하잖아요. 다만 1월 8일 김정은 생일에 맞춰서 당일에 이런 선서 모임 했다는 것은 아마 내년도 김정은의 생일을 국가 공식 기념일로 제정할 것이 아닌가 이런 추측을 해봅니다.
Israel's military has asked Palestinians in Rafah to evacuate from the southern part of Gaza. Though the IDF has called it a limited scope operation, it's still not clear whether this is in preparation for the ground assault in Rafah that Israel has been talking about for days. 3 Israeli soldiers were killed in a Hamas military attack on the Kerem Shalom crossing into Gaza, after which this border crossing has been shut. Israel responded with an airstrike on a house in Rafah in which 3 were killed and many were injured. Gaza officials claimed that another Israeli airstrike on Sunday killed 9 Palestinians. Meanwhile, truce talks in Cairo have so far not yielded any positive update. Hamas has said Israel must stop the war in order to secure the release of hostages, something Netanyahu has flatly refused to agree to. Both sides continue to blame each other for the impasse. Panama has picked Jose Raul Mulino as its new president in a campaign that many might call unusual. The former interior minister's campaign got a massive push from Panama's former president Martinelli, who is currently taking asylum in the Nicaragua embassy after he was convicted in a money laundering case and he couldn't run for president himself. The conviction, though, hasn't dampened his popularity.
A Ricardo Martinelli. Amigo. Misión cumplida también, Ricardo.
Now, many see Mulino as a proxy for Martinelli. The opposition has also called him the former president's puppet. Though Nicaragua has granted Martinelli asylum, Panamanian authorities have said he cannot leave the country. After this announcement, Mulino said his government would be pro-investment and honor its debts, but it would not leave the poor behind. Drone shots of Porto Alegre in Brazil show the extent of the flooding, where large areas of the city appear to be partially submerged. All international flights from the Porto Alegre airport have been suspended since Friday. This follows heavy rainfall that battered the southern part of Brazil, where the death toll from the flooding in Rio Grande do Sul has taken at least 78 lives, with more than 115,000 people forced to flee their homes. There are serious concerns that the death toll could rise as more than 100 people are believed to be still missing. More than 400,000 people were without power on Sunday evening, while nearly a third of the state's population was without waters, as per local authorities. President Lula da Silva arrived in Rio Grande do Sul with most of his cabinet to discuss relief and rehabilitation measures.
Eu sei que tem muitas estradas estaduais que estão com problema. Eu quero lhe dizer que não fique preocupado que o governo federal, através do Ministério do Transporte, vai ajudar a você a recuperar as estradas estaduais.
It's his first visit to the region in 5 years, and Chinese President Xi Jinping is expected to talk trade and Russia's war with Ukraine during his 2-day trip to France. President Macron visited China last year, after which Xi Jinping had made his first phone call to Ukraine's President Zelensky. But there's been little progress after that. The visit comes in the backdrop of a European Union probe into Chinese EV exports and China's own investigation into brandy imports, which are mostly French-made. Xi has said ties between China and France were a model for the international community of peaceful coexistence and a win-win cooperation between countries with different social systems. After Paris, Macron and Xi will travel to the Pyrenees region before the Chinese president leaves for Serbia and Hungary. For more such videos, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Make sure you hit the like button and follow for more news updates.